Welcome to Bible Bedtime Stories for Kids. The story of the Tower of Babel. A long time ago, after the Great Flood, God wanted the people to spread all over the world and create different towns, cities, and cultures. But the people of the world all spoke the same language. They could easily understand each other, which made living and working together simple and smooth. The people traveled to a place called Shinar, where they decided to settle. And as they looked around, they came up with a big idea. "Let's build a city with a tower that reaches the heavens," they said. "We'll make a name for ourselves, so everyone will remember us, and we won't be scattered across the earth." They were very proud of their idea. They started building the city and the tower using bricks made from baked clay and tar to hold them together. The tower grew taller and taller, and the people grew more and more proud of their work. But there was a problem. The people were building the tower for the wrong reasons. They weren't thinking about God or thanking Him for all He had done for them. Instead, they wanted to show off how clever and powerful they were. God saw what the people were doing. He knew that if they kept working together like this, they would become too proud and forget about Him. So God decided to stop their plans in a surprising way. One day, as the people were busy working on the tower, something very unusual happened. Suddenly, they couldn't understand each other anymore. Instead of speaking the same language, everyone started speaking different ones. "Pass me a brick," one worker said. "Ma che stai dicendo?" another replied, scratching his head. "Je ne vous comprends pas," a third one said, looking very confused. The people couldn't work together anymore because they couldn't understand each other. With all the confusion, the building stopped. The people left the city and scattered across the earth, just as God wanted them to do. They called the place Babel, which means confusion, because that's where God confused their language. The story of the Tower of Babel reminds us that we should always put God first, instead of trying to show off or do things our own way. We should trust God's plan and work together to honor Him. And so the people spread out across the earth, forming new languages, new cultures, and new nations, all part of God's big and wonderful plan.